Welcome back to Bama Prepper School. And I guess you already know who the teacher is. Yep, that's right. I've nominated myself. I've been growing these things since I was knee high all my life. Today's class, well, let me tell you a little bit about the school first. We're going to be trying to gain prepper knowledge. To me, that's one of the best things we need right now for survival in these days. But right now, this is the rules. They ain't hardly any. You can show up late, even miss half the classes, but as long as you show up, I'm going to pass you. So don't you worry about that. It's going to be a different kind of class. We're going to be getting down and dirty today with this stuff right here, literally. I don't wear gloves, and I'm ready to get this class started. Okay, what we're going to be doing, let me let this vehicle go by. I think you can hear me. I'm outside right here at my shop. But when you're out prepping and you're looking for deals, try to find plants. You're going to buy live plants that's got more than one in it. I'm going to show you the best way to separate these without a knife. A lot of people does it with a knife. You can, but you got to be careful you do it with a knife. But I'm going to show you the old-fashioned way to do it by hand. The main thing, you got to be very careful and real easy with these and baby them. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out. Push on the bottom a little bit, like that right there. It's a little dry. Let me go ahead there. Let me show you. These are Brandywine Reds, what they are. And you can see how they grow. They got them side by side, but you can save you some money by doing these. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, detail by detail. Up close and personal. See how they're together. One of them's going to be the stronger plant. It's going to have the more roots. You can tell which one it is. It's going to be this one over here, the bigger one. I'm going to work on the littler one right now. Take it and just barely start pulling up, tugging on it just a little bit of time. Take your time. You ain't got to be in no hurry. You'll see. There you just barely do it till it finally separates. See how I done it? There. I saved that one, the roots and all. This is never even going to know it's even transplanted. That's what you want. Okay, I'm going to do one at a time. I'm going to put the soil in there. I'm going to show you how I do it too. I'm going to start, I guess, with the littlest one. Don't worry about it flopping over there. It'll be fine. I saved the roots on it. I'm going to put it just a little deeper than it was too, because it'll root all the way up it. Let me show you how much soil I put in there. Put about half in there, maybe a little less. I'm going to compact it down. Well, let me do it up here where y'all can see it. I'm going to push it in there a little bit, try to put it middle ways. Now I'm going to get me some extra soil. There ain't no way messing this up. Just be gentle with it. Go ahead, do it like that right there. Almost fill it up. Compact it down. Just like I said, if you go a little deeper, just like I did, just make sure you don't have no leaves or sucker leaves, nothing like that, limbs, little stuff like that left on it. Make sure you pinch them off and you don't have no extra growth down there, because if you don't, it'll take from the top of this plant. Always get rid of the suckers. Okay, that's how easy it is, y'all. And all I got to do now is just water it. Let me go ahead and do another one while I'm out here. I'm going to put this in a little bit bigger pot, since it's a little bit bigger one. It's already root bound, both of them growing together. You see how it flopped over? I'm fixing to fix that though. I'm going to go a little deeper with this too. It'll make them roots grow too. Compact it some. That's pretty loose soil. Whatever kind of soil you like, this is pretty decent soil. If you're going to use pot and mix, whatever kind you prefer, it'll work. I'm going to show you up here. Let me go ahead and finish it and pull it down some more. That way y'all can see it better. There. Put a little more in there and straighten it up. I'm going to mash it down, make it stay straight. Then I'm going to water these later on. It ain't going to be on film, but that's all you got to do is water them real good. There you go. Now I'm going to let this go ahead. After I water this, grow about a week and a half, I'm going to put this thing either in a big container or outside or whatever with a big old tomato cage at. Because one of these days, not too long from now, it'll grow some good tasting tomatoes. I always like to put cages around mine. That's what I recommend, because when they start getting heavy stuff up here on them, they'll fall over, they'll break and stuff. You always need some kind of good trellis or tile or do some kind of cage around them or something. They need, especially all that extra weight. But that'll show you how simple it is to make 2 out of 1. And anytime you can save $1 this day and time, you need to be doing it. It's fun to do too. Especially if you're a family or maybe just an individual, whatever. It tells you how easy it can be done. You just need some kind of pot to put in if you're going to grow in containers and some soil. And go ahead and, just like I said, let me pull this up now. Just try to find one. Here's another one I'll show you right here, for example. You can see it, how big they are. You can separate them just as easy, but just always do it just like I done it. Just take the littlest one always and hold the other one and just gently start pulling that littlest one and it'll give away. Just don't jerk it. This is the main thing. And that way you'll preserve that plant and it'll make it. It may stun it just a little bit, but it'll come right. These tomatoes are so strong, y'all. They'll do good. So I'm inviting anybody that's never been in this prepper school. We're going to gain as much prepper knowledge as we can this day and time. And we're going to have fun doing it too. And main thing, if we can grow these tomatoes out like this, they'll taste awesome too. They ain't nothing no better if you like tomatoes than a good homegrown tomato. Thank y'all very much. And I'm going to go ahead, whoever stayed at the end, I'm going to give you right now a 100 straight A. I done told you, there ain't no way you're going to fail my class. We're going to have some fun doing it too. And thank y'all for watching. And we'll see you next time at this prepper school. And bye, y'all.